use this opportunity to go to the bathroom and pee-pee if you need to. I know how it is. Every time I go see Jimmy Buffett, and he plays a new song, it's so fucking annoying. I'm kidding. I don't ever go see Jimmy Buffett. I don't wear expensive of enough loafers. It's amazing how people pay so much money to feel poor. I wrote this song about my daddy. My dad's name is Big Butch. Now Big Butch, he's a simple man. Growing up with him was pretty interesting. He was very blue collar, hard-working man. He took me to see my first rock and roll concert with a leap of faith. I don't know why. I was 8 years old, and he took me to see this band called Kiss. Much to his dismay and disappointment. My dad was all into all this country music at the time, like Willie and Waylon and Hank, and I wouldn't go to appreciate that until much later in life, because when I was 8 years old, I wanted to see fire! I wanted to see grown men in lipstick with platform heels and skin-tight clothes. I turned out okay, but my dad was scarred for life from that concert. I remember looking over at my papa. The whole place erupted whenever the lights went down, and the whole place reeked of one big joint. I had never smelled pot in my entire life. Of 8 years of living, that was my first whiff. But I had a feeling my dad knew what it was, and he didn't like it. He was a beer-drinking hellraiser. And he was wearing this brand new brown leather coat that his mother, my grandmother, gave him for his birthday. It was 1974 when he got that. And he was still sporting it, and it looked good on him, I remember. That is, until Gene Simmons spilled a beer all over it. Not the real Gene Simmons. There was two dudes dressed up like Gene Simmons sitting behind him, smoking joints, passing them over my mom and me and my two older sisters who were, 10 and 12 at the time. My dad was about to lose his mind on Gene. So he kept putting his dragon boots up over my dad's jacket. And my dad kept turning around and kind of giving him the fucking evil eye. Because my dad already didn't sign up for this bullshit. And about the time Christine 16 came on, Gene spilled his beer on the back of my dad's jacket. And I just remember in a fog haze and this much light, and a silhouette of my dad wrapped around Gene Simmons' neck, doing this and yelling and cussing and screaming and threatening this poor kid's life, who was probably 18 years old. So needless to say, we left during Beth. I said, but Dad, it's called an encore, they're gonna come back on. He's like, I don't give a fuck. Do you see my jacket? I don't know, cut to many years later, and I love that man because he was, in my darkest periods, when I was touring, playing to 100 people a night, he was out there selling merch for us and coming to the shows, and just being the believer. And he's in his last couple of years, so I'm just thankful that we became friends again. I'm gonna sing the song out to Big Butch. I make all my best decisions for the day that lies ahead of me in the morning. I make all my worst decisions for the evening when the poison hits my mind. There's one thing that my mama said. way inside my head. Use it when I need from time to time. Just let it go where it's supposed to. Let your life hang out the window to dry. And if it catches the wind and you never see it again, I guess it was probably time. Yeah. When my father had this moment back before fast food and strip malls ruled his town. Oh, keep the land or sell it, 20 acres, he had always turned it down. Oh, when the tractors all moved in, and I watched as he pretend not to show it from the inside, looking out. He said, let it go where it's supposed to. Let your life hang out the window to dry. And if it catches the wind and you never see it again, then I guess it was probably time. Now that I'm a man myself, and my father's bones will soon turn into dust, I got a boy to raise through hell, and just hope he turns out half the man he was. When you grow and think you've seen it all, nothing will prepare the fall. Please just take these words when I'm gone. Let it go where it's supposed to. Let your life hang out the window to dry. And if it catches the wind and you never see it again, I guess it was probably time. Thanks a lot. Thanks, y'all.